Okay, so today's video is going to be my version of baked beans. I have my onion ready. I have my 2 cans of Bush's barbecue beans. I have my bacon over here frying up because I'm going to garnish it with bacon. I'm going to also have bacon in it. Hey everybody, I'm back, and as I said earlier, we're going to make some baked beans for our Memorial Day luncheon at Larita's house. That's Nate's mom's, and I'm going to put my own twist on it. So that's what we're going to do today. And you may notice behind me things are a little bit different, and I'll explain that whole thing later in this video. So if you're new to my channel, I welcome you. Thank you for stopping by and spending some of your precious time with me. And my tried and trues, I also thank you for stopping by also. All right, so we've got some things going on in our home, and if you go over to Romancing the States, you will see everything that Nathan has done outside, inside, and all around. But today I will show you what's going on today in preparation for our guests. We're having some guests throughout the summer. My daughter and her husband are coming to visit in June, and then in July my friend Joanne Jobin is coming. She goes to Rhode Island each year to visit her family, and then on the way back she makes a little detour and comes to Ohio to spend a couple of days with us, and we are so excited to have her. So and I'll show you everything that's going on in preparation for that. All right, let's go in the kitchen and make some beans. Okay, so I'm going to put my own barbecue sauce that I made a few weeks ago. I'm going to put that in. We have some yellow mustard. I'm going to put that in. And we have some barbecue beans here, Bush's. And I'm just going to doctor them up in my own preparation too. We got 2 cans. We got an onion. And we got a container to bake it in. Okay, I'm going to get out my chopper and we'll chop up some onions. So, I've got my handy dandy little chopper thingy here. I really like this thing. And it's got a few of these different sizes that you can chop with. And this is what I chop my onions with mostly. And carrots and celery when I'm allowed to have some celery in the house. Just kidding. Nathan does not like celery. So, I'm not that fond of it, so we just leave it out. Okay, I just peeled this onion, and it's very, very potent. So, I'm just gonna, like, quarter it. Put it on the little chopper here. And that's all you do. And do another. And it chops really, really nice. And what I'm going to do is, all right, I'll be right back and I'll tell you. Okay, what I'm going to do with these onions is I have some bacon grease over here on the stove, which I'll show you where I cooked my bacon earlier, right here. And I'm going to turn that on. And I am going to cook those onions until they're nice and translucent. There's the bacon. Can you see that tray of bacon that I got there? No. Right, here, I'll show you. There's the tray of bacon that I cooked. I'm going to cut that all up, but I'm not going to put that into, I'm going to put a couple of strips chopped up into the beans themselves. But then after the beans are baked, I'm going to put a bunch on top, and then they'll like sink into the rest of the beans and give it some nice flavor. All right, let's add these onions right in here. And then I just put this in the dishwasher, or I can wash it. Depends on how energetic I'm feeling. But there's going to be some delicious little bits of bacon bits in this pan that's going to soak up and marinate with the onions, and it's going to be delicious. Now I may not put all these onions in the beans because there's quite a bit. I may save them for another recipe, or put them in some eggs in the morning. Okay, be right back. Okay, while they're cooking, I'm going to just put this in the top of my dishwasher. It has this little tray you can see coming out here. And I put that on the top, and then they get washed without being mangled up in the dishwasher. And then this is put back in the drawer where it belongs. Alright, let's see. Turn those onions down really low just so they'll soften up and I can put them in the beans. That over there. Now I'm just going to add, since the barbecued beans are already barbecued or have barbecue sauce in them, I am just going to add maybe 3 tablespoons of my own and just kind of mix it in there. We don't want to overpower the barbecue. There. I put 2 tablespoons of my own concoction in there. And then I'm going to add some of the yellow mustard. Just kind of like that. That should be enough of that. I don't think it needs any salt. I don't think beans really need the salt. Rinse this off and use it again. Mix that in. And this is going to be so delicious, I promise you. Now, as soon as the onions are cooked to my specification, we'll add some of them in there too. While we're waiting for the onions to continue to soften up, I'm just going to chop up a little bit of this bacon to put in the beans. And then, because you can't have too much bacon, I don't think. I'm just going to chop these up small. And I want the crispy ones in there. And then I'll put a bunch on top when it's all completed. And then we'll have delicious bacon flavored baked beans. Who can complain about that? Nobody. Alright. There. I'm going to mix them in all through it. Okay. Now let's see how that that onions are doing. I think they are about done. Alright, I'm going to bring the pan over here. I think they're pretty much done enough. I'll take this. That's what they look like. And I'm just going to take like a scoop. Maybe a scoop and a half there. That's good. And when they go in the oven, of course they'll cook more. So they even look delicious right now without even doing anything else to them. Look at those. Don't they look delicious? You can see the bacon, you can see the onions. Yum. Okay, they are ready to go in the oven. So, in the meantime, while they're baking in the oven, I'm going to take you and show you what's happening in the house. Okay, so the beans will bake for about, I'm going to let them bake for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just so all that flavors marinate together. And I promise you, they're going to be delicious. All right, I'm going to take you around and show you what's happening in the house. This is our guest room. And you've seen the guest room before, but this is where the Bowflex was, the treadmill. And so last night around 10 o'clock, my dear husband got the notion to switch it from here and put it into this room in here. So, tell us, babe, how did that go?
It sucked.
Tell us what you had to do to get it apart. Just, a quick.
I don't know. I mean, I had to take apart everything. Not everything, but
Pretty much
I had to
everything.
break it down into about 3 pieces, which were all enormous and heavy and horrible.
And he did it all by himself. So we've got the chair that was in there right here. And that's pretty cool, because that'll be an extra chair for anybody who wants to sit and put their feet up. Of course, our couches, they all recline, so. But yeah, there's the Bowflex. And it's still, we can still use it, so that's not a problem at all. It takes a little bit of space up here, but it's okay because our guest room is back to normal, almost. These are the lamps that we bought at Dollar Tree? No.
No,
Gabe's, right. For the little end tables that are going to be reset up. So this is what it looks like. But when it gets all completed, I will show you again. And then over here, which we had some old brown blinds that we were both sick of, so we replaced them. My husband did that in a matter of 20 minutes, and he picked up some pretty red and checked valances for the windows. So yeah. Okay, so I got the beans ready to go in the oven. The oven is preheating right now to 350. So I'm gonna put them in as soon as it says it beeps. I'll put them in. Okay, beans are going in the oven covered, and then I'll bake them for about 45 minutes, and then I'll uncover them. I'll put some more bacon on them, put them back in for 15 minutes, and then we're out the door. All right. 45. There we go. All right. This is one of my dresses that I hang around the house in. Yeah. It's cool in the summer. I'm gonna film.
Okay.
Okay, so the beans a timer just went off. So I'm gonna take these out. And then have a look at them and see how they look. Ooh, and they're hot. Oh yeah. Oh yes. They look amazing. Put you down here. There we go. All right, and now I'm just gonna cut up some more bacon here and throw it on there and then put it back in the oven for 15 minutes. And then we're ready to go. Roll out the door. All right, here we go. All right, just gonna flop that bacon on there like that. And everybody likes bacon, so I don't think anybody will have a problem with having so much bacon in the beans. Now I'm gonna put them back in the oven for a short moment's notice, as my husband would say. All right, time 15. Okay. And now let me take you into the bedroom to show you what's been happening in there. Voila, just like that, we have our bedroom back. We got curtains also for the window. And it kind of looks purplish, but it's not. It's really gray. But because of all the purple in here, it kind of picks up the purple from this quilt. And there's the other one. And then, yeah, that's it. That's the bedroom. It's back to normal. We love it. They are done. They are a bit juicy. Maybe I should have emptied some of the juice out of one of the cans, but anyway, by the time we get there, it'll be firmed up a little bit. But they look delicious, and I'm sure they taste delicious also. Okay, so that completes today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And we are on our way to Nate's mom's for a little cookout. And I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day as well. Don't forget, be kind to one another. It is a rough world out there. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.